Hi and welcome. My name is Julio Rodriguez. I'm the Caribbean chef, and today we're making a special item that I just recently came up with a recipe for, and it's called spicy jerky chicken. We're going to start by cutting up a whole chicken into pieces. You need a very sharp knife for this. Be careful you don't cut yourself. Take the chicken, once it's cut on the ends, pull, that'll break the back. It's just cut down. And let's get rid of this little butt part. And we'll cut the chicken right down the center. I'm going to make legs, and we're going to take the thigh pieces and cut those also into smaller pieces. The remaining part of the second part here, the wings, we'll be cutting those off. And you have a breast section with a bone. Let's cut that out, and we're going to cut right through the wishbone. Here you have a section that you could take this breast and you could cut out the entire bone and use it for fillets, or in this case, since we're going to bake this chicken, we can take it and cut it into large pieces. Going to use the parts that are inside this bag, and you'll find a heart, and it gives it in there. Make sure that your chicken is well cleaned before you rub it. Cold water will do the trick. A lot of people add lemon to the cleaning of the chicken. If you want to go that way, it's fine. Let's make the rub that we're going to put on the chicken. I'm going to start out by using some jerk sauce, and you got to remember this is really spicy, so don't overdo it. About 1 tablespoon would be fine. You can use lemon or lime for this particular recipe. We're going to use a whole. It's always good to rub the lemon a little bit. It helps to get the juices out faster. And next we're going to use a little bit of oregano leaves. Cumin, some garlic powder, salt and pepper. It's always important to use a little bit of each. And we have some sazon Goya, which will give the chicken color. And this particular sazon Goya has cilantro and achiote, which will help to give it a flavor, taste. The end product is to add about a tablespoon or 2 of honey. And last but not least, we're going to use about a tablespoon of good olive oil. Let's give this a mixing. And we have our marinade rub that goes on the chicken. This is perfect if you want to take this chicken and marinate it overnight. I like to give it at least an hour. Gets the flavors into the chicken, especially that spiciness that you want. The oil is good because It keeps the chicken moist, and the jerk sauce will just make this chicken super delicious. Okay, we're going to transfer the chicken into a baking pan, and as you can see, it's starting to look good already. This is going to bake for an hour at 350 degrees. We're going to turn it often, and as you can see, we have a little bit of the glaze or marinade left over, and we'll use that as the chicken goes along. This is also a perfect way to grill chicken. With that chicken, I want to prepare some sweet potatoes. You're welcome to serve the chicken with rice, peas, any other item that you wish. This is Jamaican chicken, and we're going to make it with sweet potatoes. What I like to do is simply spray the potatoes that I'm going to use. You can use some corn oil and just rub it down. You can also cover each potato with aluminum foil if you wish, but the oil coats it and allows it to cook inside. You'll have a nice, soft, sweet potato, and you can put that in here at the same time, 350, and that'll be right above, and that'll also take an hour. Today we're cooking up a storm, and as you can see, we have the chicken and the sweet potatoes in the oven. What we're going to do now is go ahead and prepare one of my favorite Caribbean dishes. In Spanish we call it Patitas con Garbanzo y Yautía. In English, those are pig feet with chickpeas and taro root. As you can see, we've taken the pig feet and we've boiled it for a good hour. And the beautiful thing about pig feet today is that they're not as salty as they used to be in the old days. In the past, we used to have to soak them and boil and throw out the water. Today, the pig feet come without salt. We want the pig feet to cook until you can just lift the meat and it falls right off the bone. From there, what we're going to do is add to it a sofrito. Now remember that you can use herbs and spices from your garden. In this particular case, I have some cilantro, basil, oregano, marjoram, but I've also mixed everything up earlier this week, and we have it in a puree form. But I'm going to add, and this is basically for the look, I'm going to add some onions and pepper to the sofrito. These items are going to blend into the sauce. I'm also going to cut up this half onion, and that's going to go in also. Going to chop all these herbs that I have available. Going to add just a small amount of the sofrito mixture that I've already made, because we have the other one that I just cut up. We don't want to overdo it. And to that I'm going to add bay leaves, oregano, a little garlic, salt and pepper, to taste. Small amount of olive oil, about a tablespoon. We're going to add about a cup of crushed tomatoes. This will give it color. And basically what we're doing today is we're preparing our beans. And the beans that we're making today is garbanzo beans. In many cases, when, let's say, you're making pink beans, what you would use is a chorizo or cooking ham. In this particular case, the meat byproduct will be pig feet. Let's get you in there. If you want, you can also use the tomato that comes full. We'll toss that in there. There's one piece left. And here is my taro root, or jaltia. This will be going in at the end, the last 5 minutes, along with the garbanzos. If you want to get garbanzos that are fresh, you're welcome to it. They're dry, and what we wish you do is that you soak them overnight in water and they'll plump up. But you want convenience, Goya makes a perfect product, and they're premium garbanzos. Remember, this is cooked already, so you don't have to spend too much time cooking it. It takes about 5-10 minutes and it's done. Our pig feet are being prepared in a nice sauce. We're going to end it by putting in the garbanzos, the taro root, or the jaltia. We're also going to add some alcaparrado salad, olives and capers and peppers. Going to add a little bit of adobo, and we're going to give it additional flavor by adding a chicken bouillon cube, and of course color, cilantro, and achote. Taro root, or jaltia, very popular product in the Caribbean. It's almost like a potato, but sweeter, and gives the beans a delicate flavor, which you're going to love. Yeah, it's also quite good when you're making a mondongo. And what we do is we're going to take the skin off, and we're going to cut it up into pieces, put it into the pig feet. At this time, we're going to add the garbanzos, or chickpeas, into our mix. We're going to follow it with a little adobo for flavor. About half a chicken bouillon cube. If you have chicken base, you're welcome to use that. We're going to add the Goya sazon for color and flavor. And of course, some olives. Come, let me show you how beautiful this looks. As you can see, we have the tomatoes, we have the jaltia, we have the olives, the pig feet are in there. Everything is cooking away. This is going to take about 15 to 20 minutes, and it should be finished. We're also going to start a white rice to accompany this particular meal. We're going to have a perfect patitas con garbanzo y jaltia. Okay, this baby should be ready. Let's go look at it. And there it is. I added a little bit of parsley on top to give it a nice green color. And let's look at our rice to see if it's also ready. Oh, perfect. And as you can see, we have nice grains, loose grains of white rice. Should go perfect together. As you can see, the hour is up, and here's my spicy jerky chicken, and that's served alongside of sweet potato, and as you could tell how soft and moist the sweet potato is. The chicken, unbelievable, and it's fork tender. And on this side, we have the patitas, or pig feet, with chickpeas and taro root or jalpia, served with rice. Fantastic accompaniment. Both these dishes are excellent, easy to produce. And remember, you can get these dishes by ordering my book, Cooking Columbus, or simply go on YouTube and check out the videos that we're putting together. This is the Caribbean Chef saying from our house to yours. Thank you for tuning in this time. We'll see you again soon.